Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and this is the Choices Insiders for the month of June. And we'll solve any crime by dinner. So, a crime heading for this insider because it's the month for crimes of passion, and it is getting me excited, folks, because this is the first genre of choice book of the year, and also it's a sequel of a very popular book of the last year. That is Crimes of Passion. Tristan is caught in Dracovia's grasp, and you're the best detective for the job. So we know what happened right at the end. That Tristan was supposed to go back because she was going to be arrested. Otherwise, the consequences would have been dire. But then we go to the airport, and Tristan doesn't go, and we get together, and we say like we'll face the challenges together. Something like that happened, as far as I can remember. They say we want to hear from you. Let your voice be heard in this month's Insider poll. The June Insider question is, what kind of content would you like to see more of on our social media? Well, that's an interesting question. But they reviewed May. Kindred. Last month, our magical sister adventure, Kindred, was released for VIP players. When a tragedy in your family brings you back to your hometown, it discovers mystical powers that will change everything. Truth to be told, Kindred, First Comes Love, all these books. I mean, I've seen a movie like A Marriage Pact, exactly, kind of like First Comes Love. Kindred is charmed. Everybody knows about that. I mean, Choices books typically are heavily influenced by some popular genres and movie shows, but like Grey's Anatomy, Open Heart. But if you look at the Grey's Anatomy, and if you look at Open Heart as a whole, there's not much, like, yeah, it might be influenced, but it's not, what I mean to say. It's not like exactly copy pasting those, but these recent books seem like they're not creative at all. Like how the plot starts, from the start of the plot to how it's kind of going, it's like that. So that's something I really do not like seeing. But then they talk about Kindred. Just before VIP premiere, players voted in 3 polls to create a potion that will make an appearance in Kindred. Make sure to keep an eye out for the potion of confidence and its 3 winning ingredients: hot cocoa, fairy tears, and maple syrup. So that is something they're doing, something more interactive, that they're asking people to create a villain. Like, what kind of villain do you want? What kind of potion do you want? And that is also 1 month or few weeks before it's releasing. So that is something interesting. And then First Comes Love track they talk about. Yeah, I'll give it this book. First Comes Love has an amazing soundtrack. And speaking of First Comes Love, players laced up their hiking boots for the wide release premiere last month. Will you let Blake get away, or will your marriage pact be dream come true? And then they said, lastly, our latest Choices partner, Harry, dropped a new video. Check out this hilarious playthrough of the Royal Romance with some Pete Davidson on the side. So that is something on YouTube. Then behind the scenes, calling all detectives, your mission is to investigate these snake pigs for possible crimes, passion, 2 clues. First up, we have an excerpt from the writers themselves. Quote, meeting your partner's family for the first time? Scary. But meeting Tristan Thorne's family in the Eastern European kingdom of Dracovia, downright deadly. They will kill you, I think. Trust no one and nothing except your instincts as you try to delve into the heart of the mystery of who killed Tristan's fiancée, Juliana, 8 years ago in Crimes of Passion 2. Unquote. So when I read this, a lot of things are possible. First of all, is Juliana dead? I mean, do we know she's dead? Is she dead? Or second of all, Tristan's only family that we are aware of in book 1 is Margarita. Is that right? Margaret? Whatever her name was, I forgot. I mean, yeah, she lost her finger because she got abducted by those psycho, crazy, wacko, those 2 people of the villains, antagonists of book 1. But can she become the ultimate villain? Is that possible? Next, you will need to use your best deciphering skills to reveal the plot behind this emoji chain. Okay. Skeleton, sword, queen, king, queen. So it's definitely going to be something, the kingdom. So I think the whole book we're going to spend in Dracovia. At least after since first chapter until the last chapter, we're going to spend a time in Dracovia. Finally, a behind-the-scenes look from the writers. Quote, in Book 1, Tristan gave us a glimpse of a Dracovia, a dark, ruthless kingdom where the law is always more of a guideline. We knew as soon as we sat down to plan the sequel, we wanted to dive into Tristan's past, reopen old wounds, and get to the bottom of what really killed beloved Countess 8 years ago. And of course, it would be another Crimes of Passion installment without a new mystery to solve. It wouldn't be another Crimes of Passion installment without a new mystery to solve. So, unquote. That is something, new mystery. So mostly it will deal with Tristan and how everything's gonna go with her. So that is something interesting. So there's some FAQ. What are your favorite books to read as part of the community team? Claire's favorite books: Laws of Attraction, It Lives, Murder, Homecoming, Queen Bee. Lane's favorite books: Perfect Match, Bloodbound, and The Elementalist. Mary's favorite book: Immortal Desires and Queen Bee. Look, all more or less gender of choice and amazing badass books. So why don't they release those books more? Will Immortal Desires 2 and The Cursed Heart 2 release this year? Immortal Desire and The Cursed Heart are both set to be released in 2024. So there's a big news. Big news. Cursed Heart is not going to be released this year. So Cursed Heart will release. We knew Immortal Desire was going to be releasing next year. So we know that, it's going to come out January. But Cursed Heart somewhere around next year. And it's going to be VIP. So that is that. While you wait, would like to recommend the other two sequels we have releasing this year. Crimes of Passion 2, Blades of Light, and Shadow 2. Will there be any sports-themed books in the future? We can't reveal too much, but we can say that you may score in early 2024. So that is something, a sports-themed book. I think since 2021 or late 2020, I've been looking forward to a sports-themed book. So 2024, we can get that. So can it be soccer, American football, hockey, golf, tennis? I don't know what the shoe is for, but possibilities endless. So I just hope it's not a gender locked book where main character is a cheerleader or is just a fan or best friend to a very popular sports star. I do not hope it comes to that. Up next, wide release book of the month: Crimes of Passion. Upcoming VIP: Billionaire's Baby. July: Dirty Little Secret. August: Alpha. October: Ship of Dreams. Autumn: Unbridled, An Untamable Story. Winter: Guarded Winter. So that is definitely gender locked because 5 gender choice books are Crimes of Passion, Blades, TLS, Alpha, and Ship of Dreams. No. Unbridled. Current duration: Fall, Kiss of Death, meh. Getaway Girls, eh. Roommates with Benefits, it's good, but I haven't given it a try. First Comes Love, actually reading it, not bad. Upcoming wide release books: The Duchess of Fair, Kindred, Blades, Billionaire's Baby, and The Dirty Little Secret. And this month is a big month. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this month. Crimes of Passion Book 2 is coming out this month. And come September, all the Choices community will gather around to read their beloved Blades sequel. What has been? 3 years? 4 years? I don't even remember. 2020, early 2020, when COVID was not even a thing, I started reading Blades, and then the world went crazy and we're waiting for the sequel. 2020 passed, 2021 passed, 2022 passed, and we're almost halfway through 2023, and there's still 2 months or 3 months left before we get our beloved Blades. Next month, we will dive into the nail-biting, electrifying romance of the Billionaire's Baby when you decide to become a surrogate for a wealthy billionaire couple. You find yourself tangled in their lies, secrets, and of course, trauma. Find out more about the elite couple and how you fit into their relationship in next month's edition of Choices Insiders. And let's love Pikachu, Detective Pikachu for Crimes of Passion. But except for the fact that there's a Pikachu, I think Billionaire's Baby has interesting part. But let's not talk about Billionaire's Baby just yet. I cannot wait for Crimes of Passion. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.